I was out one night running low on cash, so I found a little place, a lounge, and I decided to go in and see if I could find somebody that wanted to play a little game of chance. So I walked up to the bar and asked the bartender would he like to play a game of chance. And he said, sure, why not? It's slow tonight. There's something to do. So I took out a deck of cards and I spread them face down on the table. Then I overhand shuffled and gave him my Pharaoh shuffle and said, I would like you to pick a card and I will put it in the middle of the deck and lose it. Then the game is, I'll bet you that I can spread the deck and find your card. Well, to show him what I was talking about, that's what I did. And then when I showed him how it worked, he said, no way, I'm not betting on that. I said, well, I'll give you the deck and you can turn the deck over and spread them and I can still find your card. So I did, and he did, and he said no, he still wasn't going to bet on that. So I said, okay, then what do you want me to do with your card? He said very confidently, that I want you to take my card and put it in the middle of the deck, face up, and change it into another card without touching it. And then I will bet $5 for that. I said, well, okay, I'll try. But to make it impossible, let's get 3 more people to pick cards too and do the same. And I will let you change their cards into another card at the same time without me touching the deck for $20. And he looked at me kind of funny. He said, okay, I'll take that bet. So here's what we did. I spread the cards and showed the deck. And I have some dice with me also. So first, there were 4 cards picked. Him and 3 other people picked cards. And then I said, well, we'll get a number, and that will be the card that I change them to. So what I did was I took the deck back and put it on the table and turned their cards over face up and showed the cards. There was 2, 3, 2, and an 8. So the first card, number 2 card, I was going to put it in the center of the deck and lose it. But I decided to take all 4 cards and put them in the deck at the same time. Now, we also had to get a number, so I was going to take the dice and to prove to them that the dice was not loaded, I was going to roll a couple of times and show them that the dice would change to different numbers. So what I did is I rolled it a couple of times and then said, okay, this is it. And I took the number 7. Now, to be fair, I wanted to shuffle the cards a couple of times to make sure that they knew I wasn't cheating. So I did 2 Pharaoh shuffles. This is the first one. And I'll do one more. And now, I said the first face-up card would be that first card, the number 2. And I will find that card and it will change to the 7. So to show you, I'll deal off the cards until I come to the first face-up card. So I'm going through the deck and there's no telling where it's at, but it's in here somewhere. And all of a sudden I come upon the first face-up card. And there it is. It's a 7. So I collected the cards, straightened them out. I said, okay, now it's your turn. You take the deck, and I'll won't touch them, and you can change their cards into the same 7. So I gave him the deck of cards and said, all you have to do is just spread them. I don't want to touch them. So he takes them and spreads them. And there's the the second 7, the third 7, and the fourth 7. So I said, well, thank you guys. I'll take my $20 now. And so I took my $20 and walked out the door with my cards and my dice. And that was a fun night with no work at all. Thanks for watching.